is Kevin Berlin, and he's showcasing this fabulous piece of art. Explain to my audience what we're seeing behind us.
Well, at Vogelsong Gallery, Arthamptons, 2014. I've spent the last 15 years working backstage at the ballet. I've worked with the ballet companies in Russia, the Mariinsky Theater, the National Opera and Ballet in Kiev in Ukraine, and right now I spend a lot of time in Florence at the Florence Dance Center. And I love to do something new with ballet. Some people say ballet is dead and that the days of Nijinsky and Pavlova are over, but I think there's more that can be done. And so I've been doing a series of paintings of moments behind the scenes, backstage. And I find that the ballet is a lot like Shakespeare theater, and that backstage people laugh, they cry, they fall in love, they go through the full range of human emotions. And I found that there's a lot to discover yet, and I'm presenting a sneak preview of my new ballet. It's called Swan Lake on Wheels.
Swan Lake on Wheels, how interesting.
Well, there's always something unexpected that can happen that hasn't been done yet. And I would just like to ask a question. I don't plan to solve anything or to fix anything. I don't know if I'll really break any new ground, but I'd like to just raise the question that perhaps there's more.
There is always more, darling. You know that. There's always more. Tell my audience where we could go to find out more information about Kevin Berlin. What's your website?
Well, kevinberlin.com.
Nice and easy, right?
Yeah.
kevinberlin.com. Kevin, thank you so much for that wonderful interview.
Thank you. In Italy, there's two
And we'll be back in a moment, guys, with more interviews right here at Arthamptons. Keep watching. Big champagne kisses.
My name is Rick Friedman. I'm the Executive Director of Arthamptons. We have 3,000 post-war and contemporary works of art representing the best works from 400 artists. There are 80 galleries here from 10 countries around the world.
Hello, darlings. Welcome back. I'm Cognac with Elaine, and we're here at Arthamptons, one of the biggest events of the Hamptons right here in Bridgehampton, and I'm here with this very well-known gallery owner, and he's going to introduce himself to the camera.
Hello, my name is Vasil Lefterov, and I'm president of Red Royalty Gallery from Lower East Side in New York. We are first-time exhibitor here in Arthamptons, and we already enjoyed the huge traffic of people and the interest of collectors. And we exhibit here two artists. One is a Russian artist showing paintings, and another one is a Bulgarian artist showing a line of sculptures.
Well, this is amazing. These sculptures are just beautiful. Can you explain to my audience about the piece that we're standing right in front of right now?
Yeah, this is something which is in between a painting and a sculpture. So it's essentially oil on canvas with some epoxy on top of it. So it gives it a 3D dimension, which makes it really cute and unorthodox. It definitely attracts people's attention.
It certainly does. It's just magnificent. It really is. Now, how long did this piece take to create?
It takes around 2 weeks to work on the details of a piece like that. This magnitude, yeah.
It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Can you tell my audience what the cost is of this particular piece of art?
This particular one is $7,000.
Just beautiful, really beautiful. Could you tell my audience what you think of Arthampton so far? Are you excited about being here?
It actually exceeds my expectations. I had read about it, spoken with my colleagues in the industry about it, but in reality what I see in the hall is even better. I'm really enthusiastic. I look forward to having a good show here.
Well, I'm glad to be here and I'm having a fabulous time. Can you tell my audience where we can find out more information about your gallery?
Yeah, Red Royalty Gallery. The website is www.redroyaltygallery.com.
Spell that.
RED ROYALTY GALLERY.com, and this is located in Lower East Side in New York.
Are you also on Facebook as well?
Yes, we are on Facebook. Red Royalty Gallery is the same name.
Well, thank you very much for that wonderful interview, darling.
Thank you so much.
And we'll be back in a moment with more interviews coming up right here at Arthampton's. Keep watching Pink Champagne Kisses. Hi, darlings. Welcome back. I'm Cognac with Elaine, and we are here at Arthampton's. And we're right in this wonderful gallery space, See Fine Art, and I'm here with this fabulous artist, and she's going to introduce herself to the camera.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Sokolow, and I'm actually the person who represents these wonderful artists that I have here in this booth today.
Now, you're also the curator?
Yes, I am. This is my my company is See Fine Art. I curate exhibitions. I represent different artists and basically project-based kind of things. I have a studio in a project space in Brooklyn and a sculpture garden in Connecticut, and then basically go into communities and educate people on having sculpture in their life.
So your gallery is very enthusiastic about art sculptures.
Yes, I focus on sculpture. My mother was a sculptor. I grew up with sculpture all around me.
So that's where your love of art has come from.
It has, and I generally work with large-scale sculpture and like to introduce that and incorporate that into the community and have people gain appreciation of and an understanding of sculpture.
I know so many people are more drawn to a painting, but sculpture is just as beautiful, if not more. Don't you agree?
I do. I think that a lot of people somehow it's a little bit more challenging to.
Right. It's three-dimensional,
Yes.
and that's why I think it's a little more frightening. Or I find that individuals are sometimes intimidated by a sculpture.
Yeah, I think that people generally more gravitate toward something that they have on the walls, but sculpture actually is part of our space. We share our space. We relate to it in a different way because it's more of like an object that occupies our space, and it's heavy and it's cumbersome, and where do you put it and how do you move it? So it offers a different challenge than a painting does. But at the same time, I think that for collectors to incorporate sculpture into their collection is a very, makes it more
diversified.
It makes it more comprehensive, and it's a really great addition to any collection.
Can you tell my audience what you think about Arthampton's? Is this the first time that you've featured your gallery here, or have you come before?
No, this is actually my fourth time here.
What do you think of it, sir?
I think it's great. There's great energy. I have not been around. I've kind of been here because I've been busy, which is also a great thing. So there's a lot of people around, lots of inquiries. People seem very eager to learn more about the work and to maybe purchase the work. But it's a very good feeling I'm having here on the first night.
Wonderful, wonderful. Tell my audience where we can find out more information. Do you have a website?
I do. My website is www.c-fineart.com, so you can find out more there.
And where is your location? Where are you located?
My project space is located in the Gowanus section of Brooklyn, and I have a sculpture garden in the western area of Connecticut.
Very nice. Maybe we can track you right here to the Hamptons.
Yes, I also have a space on Shelter Island out here in the Hamptons.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you so much for that wonderful interview, darling. Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Yes, and we'll be back in a moment, darling, for more interviews right here at Arthampton's. Keep watching Pink Champagne Kisses. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.